Thank you all for coming in. You still can come up if you'd like to. Thank you all for being here. We ordered this weather for today. Just to run through our brief presentation today, you'll hear from me first. I'm Erin Mendenhall, the mayor, and then you'll hear from Hahana, who's going to speak on behalf of the Utah Trans Plus Coalition. You'll hear some remarks from our City Council Chairperson, Chris Wharton, and I want to give a shout out to our other City Council people. Councilmember Dugan is here. Thank you for being here. Perhaps there's others I've missed. After you hear from Council Chair Chris Wharton, we'll have a cultural performance by Anita and Sina from House of Candy, a Pacific Islander LGBTQ plus dance group. And then we'll do the flag raising, and you know what that means. That means everybody who wants to take part in helping us raise the flag, we want you to do that with us. And so we invite you up and we'll do it together. But we're here today, and even though this is a day that we have celebrated every single year in this spot, so at least since I've been the mayor and before that, today is a unique day because today is our first ever raising of the new Salt Lake City official Sego Visibility Flag on this main flagpole. Because some of you might remember that back in May, Salt Lake City adopted 3 new official city flags. We did this in an effort to comply with a new state law, and we raised the first 2, our Sego Celebration Flag and our Sego Belonging Flags, in the month of June, in recognition of Juneteenth and Pride Month. And today marks the very first time this flagpole will ever fly the 3rd of our new official flags, the Sego Visibility Flag, honoring Transgender Awareness Week, and next Thursday, Trans Day of Remembrance as well. But of course, today is not the first time that we've raised these or recognized these observances as a city, and we will continue, no matter what the flags look like, to recognize this day and this month. But this year, we're not just flying a trans flag, we're flying a Salt Lake City flag, a flag that embodies not only the beauty and resilience of the trans community, but the very heart of Salt Lake City itself, our shared values of love and inclusion and celebration of our diversity. This is a flag that says to everyone that sees it, Salt Lake City sees you, Salt Lake City believes in you, and Salt Lake City loves you. Because in this city, we know that acknowledgement and celebration of our diversity does not exclude others. Rather, it reaffirms our commitment to celebrating the values of all Salt Lakers. And we know that a united community does not ignore differences, it celebrates them. And I want to say that again. A united community does not ignore our differences, it celebrates them. So if you are trans, non-binary, intersex, transitioning, or otherwise gender non-conforming, I'm going to say it again, Salt Lake City is here for you. We see you, we believe in you, and we love you. We want you here. We want this to be a place where you can thrive as you are, authentically. And nothing will ever change that. To the Utah Trans Plus Coalition, to our Salt Lake City Council, and to all of you here today, thank you for being a part of this and historic moment in Salt Lake City. Thank you for embodying the love that Salt Lake City and our people work to cultivate. So next, as I mentioned, I'll hand it over to Hahana with the Utah Trans Plus Coalition, and we'll proceed with the program from there.
Okay. Velina mai mekialoha, everyone. My name is Hahana. Firstly, I'd like to start by reading a short message from Nuanua Collective Leadership. We are grateful for Mayor Mendenhall's support and presence, the City Council and city workers. Thank you for creating this space together with us. Nuanua Collective, a homegrown space created by us for us, serving queer and trans Pacific Islanders right here in Utah's capital. With 1 in 4 Tongans living in Utah, and with the highest per capita population of Pacific Islanders in the entire country, our presence is not small and our voice is not optional. Nuanua exists because our people deserve spaces where our identity, our culture, and our queerness are not only understood, but uplifted and celebrated. We are proud members of the Utah Trans Plus Coalition, a coalition committed to education, resource sharing, mutual aid, and collective action to protect Utah's transgender community. And at Nuanua, our commitment is deeply rooted. We serve, protect, and empower Trans Pacifica, who have always been part of our lineage, our leadership, and our legacy. Today, we rally not just for recognition, but for the safety, dignity, and thriving of every trans person in our state. When we show up for trans people, especially those at the margins, we strengthen the entire community. Thank you for standing with us, and thank you for believing in a future where all of us can live openly, safely, and with full possibility. Okay. So, I personally identify as Mahu, which is the third gender used in Hawaiian culture for those who felt neither like a woman or a man, but as someone who experienced both feminine and masculine manas. Growing up, I knew the word Mahu, but didn't see myself fitting into the role because of my colonized understanding of gender and myself. I went through phases of my life where I saw glimpses of who I was meant to be, when our kumu, or teacher, would pick me to lead the boys in chant despite me being assigned female at birth, or when I would dress more masculine in school and ask everyone, as a joke, to call me a different name and use he/him pronouns. Despite these glimpses, I denied who I was, the role and responsibilities that come with being Mahu, and as a result, for a period of time, I felt incredibly disconnected from my kupuna or my ancestors. This disconnection only got worse when I moved to Utah from Hawaii 10 years ago. 3 years ago, I returned to Hawaii to visit my family there. That was the year I came out. When I came back to Utah the next year, I attended my first queer event in Utah. At the time, I identified as gender fluid, an English term that still holds some truth for me, but didn't fully feel right. That's when I watched a film called Kumuhina, a documentary about Hina Le Moana, a Mahu filmmaker, artist, activist, and community leader in Hawaii. I knew immediately after watching the film that the term Mahu suited me perfectly. Following that discovery, I decided to volunteer at the first Fafa Fest last year, hoping to be around more MVP FAF. I didn't do much. I literally ran a booth outside the main event. I was still going by my dead name, and I actually left early because it was my first time wearing a binder and I couldn't breathe. But being around queer and trans people, queer and trans Pacifica specifically, changed everything for me. Knowing that there were others who didn't use English terms to define their gender was so special. So much so that during that first Fafa Fest, I could physically feel the connection between me and my kupuna mending itself, just by being in proximity to my Nuanua family. Now, I know I am Mahu, but I also know how I'm perceived. I haven't had top or bottom surgery. I'm not currently on T. I still dress what society deems as feminine. My hair is longer, and I don't correct people who use the wrong pronouns. But I also know how my kupuna were perceived. I know that they didn't have top or bottom surgery. I know that they weren't taking tea. I know that colonizers would call Hawaiian men's attire feminine. I know that men, women, and Mahu wore their hair long, and they didn't have to correct people's use of pronouns because there was only one set, Oya and Yaya. I am Mahu, but more than that, I am my kupuna. My ancestors and I are evidence that we are not new. This language is not new. Trans people are not new. And if you feel differently, you are new to the program. So welcome and quickly get with it, because you are either with us or in our way, and we are not going anywhere. Mahalo nui. And I hope to continue building community with everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here today. It's an honor to stand before you as the chair of Salt Lake City's majority queer, majority people of color, and as of January, we will be a majority women council. So this week is an opportunity to pause and celebrate our transgender neighbors for who they are and remember those that we've lost to trans violence. Each year, our city joins this national observance to show that Salt Lake City and stands with our transgender community. By doing so, we honor the lives that were taken too soon and lift those who continue to lead and love openly despite many challenges. Progress takes courage, and our transgender neighbors show that courage every day by being their true selves and showing that they belong here. In my day job as an attorney, I had the honor of being trusted by so many trans individuals to help them gain the legal recognition that they need in their lives, and it's an honor to do that and to see that bravery in those acts of courage, because it is an act of courage to go before the court to do that, and it's an act of courage to be able to live your truth authentically and to have your government documents recognize that truth. It's also an honor to see the bravery from my work in the halls of government here at City Hall of our transgender community. And I know that right now is an extremely difficult time, that the transgender community is being targeted, and I know that that can be really difficult to bear, because that is a reality that I grew up with as a gay kid living in the suburbs of Salt Lake City, and being told who you are is wrong, being told who you are is some sort of mistake or fabrication. And they were wrong about me, and they're wrong about you too. And I want you to know that Salt Lake City sees you just the way that you are. Beyond the courage, we see your strength, we see your creativity and your joy. Transgender Utahns are artists, teachers, parents, business owners, and public servants. They help shape this city every day, while often carrying the weight of being misunderstood. Now, as I've said before at this podium, seals are symbols of the government, but flags are symbols of the people. They belong to all of you. And this flag that we fly today is a bold reminder that everyone deserves to be seen and supported in Salt Lake City. The Sego lily flag represents resilience. The Sego lily grows in hard soil, it survives harsh conditions, and it still finds a way to bloom beautifully every year. And I think that's a great metaphor for our transgender community as well. Our trans friends, family, and neighbors, thank you so much. Thank you for your courage, your honesty, and your contributions to this city. Salt Lake City is stronger, brighter, and more compassionate because of you. Thank you. Would you like us to move this podium?
Yeah, can we move the podium? Who's in charge here?
Hillary, do we want this moved?
How about right over here?
Okay.
Yes, moved. I just don't know about the sound stuff.
Okay.
Hillary, we'll move the podium, yeah? Okay.
I got you. Weston, can you grab that other handle on the other side?
Okay.
We'll scooch it over this.
Yeah, that's much easier. Okay.
Let's hear it again. You go, amazing! And if I know that our performers need to cool down and all that, but I want to invite you to come and be some of the first to help us raise the flag when you're ready. Okay. Now's the time when we take turns and share in the community effort to keep this flag raised every single year. So please come on up. It kind of takes a village to raise a flag, and we do that on purpose. So if you'd like to help out, please join us.